Hi everyone. Hello. Hi, welcome to day 12 with me, Presha, and welcome to my channel, Presha Yoga. If you haven't yet subscribed, this is the time for you. I'm going to repeat that. Hi everyone. Welcome to Presha Yoga. Please subscribe to the channel to keep going with all of these wonderful yoga classes that we are doing every day. So day 12 is a special class. This is chair yoga. So this is especially for people who work extended hours and next to the screen, who they have to be on the screen for extended hours, and they want to combat fatigue. They want to reset their body, feel good in their body. This class is for you, and you just need a chair for this class, as the name suggests, and you just need some space. You can also do these poses and this practice if you're on your desk and you're working on your desk. Just take a midday reset, and this is just going to take you 15 minutes to feel good. So let's get started. So as you can see here, I do have a chair, and we are going to sit on the chair. Then we want to make sure that our feet are planted and flat on the mat, on the floor. I just keep repeating mat because, well, it's a default. So feet on your floor, feet on the floor. So that means that might involve you slightly coming to the edge of the chair, okay? Well, is applicable for me because I'm slightly short. So you want to make sure feet on the floor, hands on your knees or your thighs. Now, when you do this, you want to also make sure that your knees and ankles are in one line. Great. Let's begin with some breathing and centering ourselves. So closing the eyes. We're going to lengthen the spine. And we're going to soften, relax the shoulders, relax the muscles of the face, the mouth. All of that drill. You want to feel a sense of being aware in the body, but also a sense of being at ease in the body. So soften your jaw, relax your forehead. Then just to tap into the breathing and just to connect a little deeper to our breathing, we're going to place the left hand on the chest, the right hand on the belly. It could be the other way as well. So the right hand on the chest, left hand on the belly. And just notice how when you breathe in, the body expands, and you can feel it through your hands, the expansion in your body. And when you breathe out, everything draws in, so your body relaxes. Good. Let's take 3 more breaths just like that. In and out through the nose. And a big breath out. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through nose. 1 more through the nose, big breath in, and a big breath out. Great, let's open the eyes. Now with the hands, we're going to take the hands behind us, interlace the fingers. Again, we keep sitting up tall. We're going to take a few seated cat and cow, okay? So keep your elbows slightly wide away from each other. With an inhale, you're going to lift your chest up. Perhaps look up. And when we exhale, we're going to round the spine, chin to the chest, and slightly bring the elbows in. And make sure you're not pushing too hard with your hands into your head. Just be gentle. Good. Inhale to open. Exhale, round. We're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale to open. Exhale to round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Once more, inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Good. Come back to center. From here, we're going to put the hands back on the thighs. Now, we're going to find a little bit of strength and a little bit of drill to build strength and to find strength in the lower body. So, I want you to make a fist with your hands and just place them on the creases of your thighs. And what you want to do here is you want to push your thighs out. So your thighs are trying to push out. At the same time, your hands are trying to push in. So there is resistance. So this is the abduction which is working here. So resistance while your thighs are trying to go out, your hands are trying to push them in. Good. Engaging the muscles of your legs here. Hold for 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to work on the inner thigh muscles. So adduction, okay? So same thing, you're going to place, again, make a fist, put your hands on the insides of your thighs, and this time your hands are trying to push the thighs out while your thighs are trying to push the hands in. Good. You're going to create a lot of resistance, and we're going to hold here for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to release this, and now from here we are going to put the right ankle on the left thigh. So put your right ankle on your left thigh, bring a figure 4 shape with your legs, then sitting up tall with an inhale, and with an exhale you're going to hinge forward. Okay, so I'm just going to show it to you from the other profile so that it's clear to you. You can just keep sitting there. Basically, we placed the feet were down. We are sitting up tall. We're going to place the right ankle on the left thigh. Sit up tall with an inhale. With an exhale, hinge forward. Great hip opening stretch. And we're going to hold here for 5, 4, 3, keep breathing, 2, 1, lifting up, gently coming back to center, bring the right foot down, swap legs, left ankle, right thigh, good, sitting up tall again, your hands can be on the knee and the ankle, lifting with an inhale, with an exhale, what you want to avoid is doing this, you don't want to round. Instead, you hinge forward and then we stop wherever we reach, and we're going to stay here for again 5, 4, breathing in and out through the nose, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Slowly inhale, lift up, come back to center, bring the left leg down. Now we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So we're doing everything for the lower body right now. So you're going to extend your legs slightly forward. Just come again slightly on the edge of the chair, but be careful, you don't want to fall off. So I hope you're holding on to and you're sitting on a sturdy chair. So if you're not, then you can just put it against your desk or put it against the wall for some support. So now from here, your feet are again flat on the ground, and you're going to keep a slight bend in the knees. Sitting up tall, inhale, stretch and reach your arms up. Then exhale, hinging forward. We're going to come into a fold. So your hands can come on your shins. And then you can slide your hands even more forward and relax your head and your neck. So your sitting bones will slightly peel off the seat of the chair. We're holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Next inhale, lifting your head up, slowly come back to center. Now we're going to go in a twist, so we're going to the upper body now. So bring the feet back, bending into the knees. Good. Now from here, you're going to turn to one side. So I'm turning to the left side of the chair. Again, you're going to sit the same way. So your feet flat on the ground. And then you're going to put your both hands on the back rest of the chair. Okay. Now when you do this, you're already in a twist, but there has to be some, again, a little work going on here. So there has to be a little pull and push motion that you have to feel. Okay. So with the left hand, with the back hand, you should be pushing, while with the front hand, with the right hand, you should be pulling. Okay. So when you do this, there is this great feeling of twist that you can feel. Unless you don't do this, you will still feel the twist, but this would make it more deeper and more meaningful. So just hold here for 3 cycles of breath. Keep the spine tall, holding here for 3, 2, 1. Nicely done, friends. Let's come back to center, and we're going to do this on the other side. So for the other side, we're going to sit the other way. We're just going to walk the feet and place them again flat on the mat. Then you're going to hold on to the chair. Then again, you're going to push with the back hand, with the right hand push, and with the left hand, you're going to pull. Okay? Sitting up tall and holding for 3, 2, 1, and let's come back to center. Then we keep the chair the same way. We're going to come into a few more poses, and it's amazing how you can do quite a number of yoga poses and how accessible they are with the chair as well. So for that, we're going to first come into like a half downward facing dog, feeling a nice opening and stretch in the upper body and in the back body. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to place your chair the same way. You're going to put your hands on the chair. You are going to step back, drive your hips up, slightly bend into the knees, extend your arms, drop your head between your shoulders. And if you're feeling too much stretch in your hamstrings, then please bend into your knees further. Okay? Good. Taking a big inhale through the nose and a big exhale through the nose. 2 more, in and out through your nose, big inhale and exhale. And 1 more inhale through the nose and exhale. Beautiful. Now from here, you're going to slowly, again, if you're feeling uncomfortable, you can slide the chair and put it against a wall. If you feel you're going to fall off or something, just put it against a wall. Just do that, or put it against your desk. Okay? So from that downward dog, now we're going to come into a plank pose. So slowly rock forward, lift slightly through your heels and come into a plank. Press into the seat of the chair. Draw your belly button to the spine, engaging your core muscles. Hold here for 3. And you can see now this time my heels are slightly lifted. Okay? 2, 1. Then we are going to go back to downward facing dog. So we're going to lift the hips up, slightly bend into the knees. Inhale, downward facing dog. And with an exhale, we're going to walk slowly with the feet to the chair. Now, from here, we've done quite a bit for the legs, for the lower body. We've done quite a bit for the upper body with the twists, with downward dog, with the back body. We're going to do slightly more for the chest, the heart space, and again for slightly for the back body, because the possibility of us working extended hours with the posture, what happens is the possibility is that you start to round. The posture kind of becomes this way. So we want to open up with our body. We want to find a nice way to breathe into our upper body. So we're going to take a back bend. So for taking a back bend, we're going to keep the chair this way and you're going to sit the other way on the chair now. So sit this way, take the feet and place them down again on the floor, okay? And we're going to hold on to the backrest of the chair. Then sitting up tall, let's take an inhale. And then with an exhale, you're going to start to lift your chest up. Lift up with the chest. Good. And we're going to come into this nice back bend and also a nice heart opening shape. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Now with an exhale, keep holding onto the chair. Just round your spine. You can put your hands slightly on the top. Round to counter that pose. Good. And then come back to center. Well done. We're going to come off this seated pose. Now we're going to conclude this practice. So to conclude the practice, we're going to come back in that proper seated pose that we had taken before. So your feet flat on the mat. We're going to take a couple of breaths here, okay? So we're going to actually conclude the practice today with a kriya, with a pranayam kriya, which is called Anulom Vilom, which is alternate nostril breathing to center yourself, to bring a sense of ease in your nervous system, to reset everything that you were feeling that was not serving you, okay? So for that, you're going to keep sitting this way. You're going to lift your right hand up. Close the first 2 fingers, which is the middle finger and the index finger. You're going to keep your thumb, ring finger and pinky finger out. Then we're going to block, or we're going to plug the right nostril with the right thumb, and we're going to inhale through the left nostril, and we're going to keep alternate the breathing from one nostril to the other. So you go with me and I'm going to keep cueing you through this pranayam. Let's get started. Plugging the right nostril with the right thumb, inhale through the left. Plug the left nostril, exhale through right. Inhale through right. Plug it, exhale through left. Inhale left. Plug it, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug it, exhale left. Inhale left. Plug it, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug, exhale left. Inhale left. Plug, exhale right. Inhale right. Plug, exhale left. Release the hand. Normalize your breathing through both the nostrils. We're going to close the practice with hands to heart center. We'll chant Om once. Big inhale through the nose. Feel the peace, feel the calm deep within you. Thank you, friends, for joining me today. I'm going to see you tomorrow in the next class, the same time. I hope you be well. Take care. Bye.